How does culture define teen rebellious behavior? How does culture define teen rebellious behavior? This question opens up a fascinating conversation about the influences that shape how teenagers express their independence. Teen rebellion is often viewed as a natural part of growing up, but cultural context plays a key role in how this behavior is seen and managed. At its core, teenage rebellion is about exploring different roles and beliefs. This journey usually begins in early adolescence and tends to settle down as teens move into adulthood. However, the way rebellion looks can vary greatly from one culture to another. In many Western societies, adolescence is often seen as a time filled with emotional ups and downs. Teens may challenge authority, try out new substances, or test social limits. These actions are sometimes viewed as normal parts of growing up. On the other hand, in many non-industrial or collectivist cultures, rebellious behavior is less common and often not tolerated. Here, values like family honor and respect for elders take precedence, discouraging overt acts of rebellion. Several cultural factors shape how teens rebel. Parenting styles are one of the most significant influences. Cultures that encourage warm, close relationships between parents and children often see less severe rebellious behavior. In contrast, cultures with distant or strict parenting may experience more teen misbehavior. Social expectations also play a role. How a culture views adolescence can affect how teens behave. If a culture sees this stage as one of chaos and instability, teens may feel pressured to act out. Negative stereotypes about teenagers can lead to more rebellious actions as well. Community influences matter too. In some cultural groups, such as religious or military communities, strict rules can sometimes lead to more rebellious behavior. This might happen because teens feel torn between their personal desires and the rigid expectations placed on them. What is considered rebellious can also differ widely. For example, drug use may be seen as a serious offense in some cultures, while in others, it might not carry the same weight. Similarly, breaking family rules may be viewed differently depending on cultural values. For parents facing these challenges, understanding the cultural context of their teens' behavior is vital. Here are some practical tips. First, remember that rebellion is often a part of growing up, shaped by cultural norms and family dynamics. Keep communication open and build trust to minimize conflicts. Be aware of cultural stereotypes about teenagers and avoid labeling them in ways that might reinforce negative behaviors. Provide constructive activities that align with cultural values to channel their energy positively. Finally, find a balance between setting boundaries and respecting your teen's growing need for independence. By considering these cultural factors, parents can better support their teenagers through this complex phase of life. Understanding how culture influences rebellious behavior can lead to more effective strategies for managing difficult behaviors and addressing common teen challenges.